Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello.
Well, let me introduce myself really quickly. I am Brian Ferguson. I'm the Executive Director of Project Impact Mississippi, and I'm extremely excited today to have Miss Crystal on again. Today, it is like her fourth year. She's giving away thousands of dollars in scholarships, and I'm happy to have you back with us again this year, Crystal. Thank you so
You.
much. All
Thank
right,
you.
this year is big. We have two new winners this year. We have Tajalyn Roach and Nadia Holloway. Did I get that right? Both
you
names?
did.
Awesome. So thank you all for being here today. I really appreciate your time today. I actually really appreciate you all applying for this scholarship. And of course, Crystal, I appreciate you for always thinking about the community and being such an integral part of the success of so many students over the course of the last 4 years.
Thank you. Absolutely.
So as always, I like to give you, Crystal, the opportunity first, just to talk kind of, why you started this scholarship, what it means to you, and how important it is for you to kind of be a servant of the community.
So first of all, I want to thank you for this platform. I want to thank you for everything that you do in the state of Mississippi to ensure that high schoolers and college students are getting access to the funds that they need. So I could be nothing without you and your organization and the platform that you offer. So thank you so much for leading them and providing this opportunity for me to show up and just to give back to the community. I really am excited that I'm able to connect in a way and provide a way of impact, essentially that's open to any and everyone. And I originally started this scholarship because I myself, as a young certified nurse's assistant at the age of 18, I was unsure about what my path would be in nursing, but I knew nursing was for me. I knew very early that I felt the call of God on my life to nurse and to care for his people. And so I didn't know what that would look like. And so as I journeyed through trying to get into a nursing program, I was at Mississippi State and I was waiting to get into MUW. I never got accepted. I ended up getting married, graduating, getting married. And then God worked this alternate plan to where I got in nursing school here in Memphis. And after that, I completed my master's in nursing. And so I've always had a deep passion for educating those behind me and pulling the future nurses forward with me. And so this is what this scholarship is about, giving them the tools that they need so they don't have to worry about the financial aspect. You know, we're seeing in this new culture of nursing or even in finances in general, we have this huge push to forgive student loans. And I'm one of those, if I'm honest, I have $60,000 in student loans, about 58. The extra two does matter. But anyway, none of that came from my nursing career. I was very blessed and fortunate. Well, some of it did. I take that back. But anyway, I was very blessed and fortunate to have the tools and skills and access to the funding that I needed to go to nursing school, whether it was scholarships or grants or whatever. But my classmates found it very difficult. And so I saw a means to help and to also to serve as a guide and a help, to those who are preparing to be where I am one day. And so I'm really thankful for the opportunity.
Well, I know that over the last 4 years, you've been really dedicated throughout the year, raising funds and being prepared for this time of the year. And, I can see your activity all the time on social media, as much as you talk about it, throughout the year. So our two recipients this year, I just want y'all to know, and she'll probably tell y'all that you are attached to a wonderful person now, and she's going to put as much energy into you guys as she can. Like this isn't just an award for her. She puts a lot of energy into the people themselves, and I think that's, in my opinion, the most important part of her award. Is genuine, and it's not about just giving away the money for it. It's about making sure that you all have a resource later in your career, somebody that's been through what you've gone through and can help you through it. But now that I said that, I kind of want to give you guys, you ladies, I'm sorry, an opportunity to kind of tell us what school high school you came from, Nadia, and what college you're going to.
I graduated from DeSoto Central High School in 2020, and I went to Northwest for my prereqs, and in the fall, I will attend Delta State University.
Okay, that's nice. What's your major? I guess I should know.
Nursing.
Obviously. So you kind of excited about this venture of yours?
Excited and nervous.
That's good then. That makes for a great nurse right there. That means you're gonna be paying attention to, some of the most important things.
Mhm.
Tajalyn, where did you go to school?
I graduated from Oxford High School, but I attend the Mississippi University for Women.
Okay, great. Okay, that's back in our neck of the woods up in. We're both Mississippi State people. So great part of the country up there is God's country is what we refer to it as. Although all this country is hills, this is a very special place for us as we migrated from our small hometowns to the big city of Stark Vegas. It's a good time. So Nadia, I just want to, I always ask our applicants about kind of the scholarship process. So what did you think about this process as opposed to some of the other scholarship processes?
Well, I applied for a couple scholarships, and I think this one may be the easiest. The questions were really easy to answer. The whole submitting process was very easy for me to understand, and it was just a real easy process compared to the ones I have researched.
Okay, good deal. I like that. What about you, Tajalyn?
I feel the same. I agree with Nadia. Very easy, very easy to follow. Wasn't difficult at all compared to some other scholarships and websites.
I have seen some cumbersome scholarships. I just didn't know whether I just wanted to apply. It was just almost so many barriers to entry. I just didn't want to apply for them. So we did definitely, I don't know if I describe it as easy, but I would say that we did want to eliminate some of the hardships of applying for scholarships that generally make students think twice about actually applying. So I'm happy y'all applied. I want to kind of give Crystal the opportunity to kind of give her congratulations to y'all. So Crystal, the floor is yours.
Well, let me say this too, in terms of scholarship applications, I think that's the greatest barrier to scholarship fee and then the actual length of the process. And so I'm glad that we took those two barriers away and we make it really easy. If you want to apply, we make it really easy, not just for you to apply for the Crystal Meade Hilly Nursing Scholarship, but any scholarship that Project Impact Mississippi offers. It's just a matter of applying yourself. And I will say, and Brian, I don't know if you can add some statistics to this because you're on the other side of it, but throughout the pandemic, we saw, people all over the internet searching for stuff, but when it came down to actually applying, they just would not apply. And so with the process being this easy, you would think we would have, an abundance of applicants, but I still see with y'all's age group, people just don't want to apply. And so that's disheartening to me, but I'm so happy because I know we have the right people right now, which is the two of you. So, but sometimes I just wish people would just take that one step of applying themselves enough to get that interview done and then completing the application because it's so easy as you guys spoke about.
Agreed.
So thank you guys. I want to congratulate you. I want to say this, especially because it's so important to me. I've watched both of you grow and I've watched you mature. I've watched you challenge yourselves. Tay is already in her program. Tajalyn is already in her program and she's doing well. I know Nadia will do the exact same thing. So I am super excited to have you guys on board. And beyond that, I'm super excited for you to find that specialty of nursing that you have really been called to do, because that's the most important part. Finding what you have been purposed to do. And when you do that, it's not work anymore. I mean, you do have to clock in. You do have to go through the different processes, but at the end of the day, your heart is content in knowing that you're living out purpose. And so I'm excited to see that happen for each of you and to be a part of the process. I am.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff. Nadia, I'll give you an opportunity to say your last words.
Okay, I just kind of want some advice from Crystal, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
So I'm kind of anxious about starting nursing school. So do you have any advice for the transition? Because I know it's going to be different from the prereqs.
So and then Jalen can kind of add to this too, since she's already in her program, if she has anything. My advice would be, number one, go in with a plan, a dedicated plan, okay? You need to have a plan for studying. You need to have a plan for testing. And then after testing, you need to have a plan for review, okay? Because that's how you're gonna learn from your mistakes.
Mhm.
So I never recommend anyone binge studying. I recommend an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening, over several weeks. Okay. By the time you get down to testing, you're prepared. You're just really reviewing. So that's different for a lot of people because they're used to dedicating hours and hours at a time. Our brain does not learn that way. You learn by the hands-on skills that you'll have. And then for most people, by reviewing a little bit of information daily. And then when you get to that end, you can just do, the areas that you're weaker in, you can just study those areas more heavy than the other areas. So one of the things that I was afforded that really, really changed the way I studied as a nursing student is that my school required me to do a study skills class. And in that study skills class, I was able to learn my preferred methods of learning or instruction. And so from that, I utilize those things to help me study. So I am an audio visual learner. So I benefited most from mind mapping. So I would get posters and I would make different colors for different topics, write that information out. And literally on the test, I could close my eyes if I forgot something and I could see it on the poster and it'd be brought back to my memory. So learning how you learn, if you don't already know that, is very important. You can look on the internet to get some I think Strengths Quest is what we used back then. I don't know of anyone now, but we can, I can help you look that up and see, make sure we know how you learn so you'll know how best to study so you can be successful. And then developing that core network of people that can help guide you. So I can be a part of that. And then you can have classmates or teachers or other resources that you have on board that you can, trust to go to get questions or help you study. And even within your program, 4 or 5 friends that that you can trust to help you study. And you guys can depend on each other to vent, or whatever you need during the program.
Well, thank you for that. I
You're
need to hear that.
Great question.
That's great advice there. I should have used that. I wish I'd have talked to you about 20 years ago. So that's good stuff. Okay, to Jalen, should I call you Tay Tay?
Taylin, Tay, either one.
Taylin, Tay Tay. I like it. I give you an opportunity to say some words.
Well, first of all, I'm just grateful to receive this scholarship. And, as you guys have been through the nursing program, you know how the financial aspect of it can be. But like I said, I'm just grateful. I'm looking forward to this journey. I know it won't be hard. I know it won't be easy, but I know the Lord will bring me through. And I know that I have people in my life like Miss Crystal to, go to if I need some advice or guidance on things. My aunt, she's also a nurse, and I go to her and ask her things all the time. And so that's one part that gives me comfort and peace about going into it. But like I said, I'm just grateful and thankful for this opportunity.
Awesome. Well, I love getting people together for this opportunity every year. And it seems like it goes so fast. Crystal, it seems like we see each other every other month
I
doing
know.
this. It's going
I know.
fast. It
Yeah.
definitely doesn't seem like it's been 4 years since that you've been doing this at all. But I like to say thank you to all you ladies. Special thanks, Crystal, for always being a part of the successes of other people. And that's just an amazing thing that you are doing around the community. So thank you all for being here today. I know you all will stay in contact, but I'll have my email sent to you guys as well. I'm sorry, you ladies as well, so that y'all can have that. And if you need something from us, or reach out. And I heard you say that y'all are volunteering, so We like volunteers also. So,
Yeah.
so thank
Yeah.
y'all for coming, and we'll be in touch soon.